2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here are the Nuggets unloading from the team bus earlier, anxious to get down to business with this road battle looming. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Clippers' new arena in Inglewood is opening soon, and NBA legend Jerry West said the new home will, quote, allow a fairer schedule that's not as taxing on the players. But most importantly, it's for the fans. Brian, he says it'll be amazing.
Yeah, can't wait to experience it firsthand, Allie. Thank you. Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. They've got Aaron Gordon. Nikola Jokic is out there with Griffin. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Porter in at the three, the small forward. And for the Clippers, Ben Simmons is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Powell in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Harden. Shot clock at 6. Out to Powell. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Here's Leonard. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard. Rising up and firing it.
Murray passes to Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better scores, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Here's Zubac. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Murray against Harden. Here's Gordon. Here's Jokic. Banked it in off the glass.
Gotta box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
Powell right side. Leonard outside. It's Powell on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Now here's Zubac. 8 points in his last time out. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Harden. The three ball. Clippers keep it alive. Here's Powell. From the arc. Porter pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. To the inside. And there's Griffin. That's good. On the assist by Murray.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Powell. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. Three-pointer, Harden. That one is off. Now Denver takes it the other way. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year. Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Denver. Zubac passes to Harden, and he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. They push it up 4 on 3. Back to Jokic. Pass to Murray. Launches it. Kept alive. Here's Griffin. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Harden, the pass to Zubac. And here's Harden, looking to end the drought. He buries it from 3.
And that's just precision personified from Harden beyond the arc. I mean, he looks so comfortable shooting from out there.
Here's Westbrook. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Harden, the pass to Powell. Back to Harden. Harden against Powell. Leonard outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. A 7-point spread. Harden against Leonard. Westbrook outside. Pass to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in.
Few players, if any, hit for a higher percentage inside. Jordan playing to his strengths.
Powell outside. Leonard for 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Nuggets have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Westbrook into the lane, and the shot's good. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're really working the paint now.
Powell outside. Leonard passes to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Poke loose. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 7. Denver in the lead. Westbrook outside. And Westbrook slams it home.
His ability to change his pace and direction is so quick. That's one of the reasons Westbrook is special when handling the rock.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Leonard outside. Outside Harden. 3-pointer. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Barton, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Bassey. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Clippers shooting 45% from the field in this first. Powell outside. Pass to Leonard. Now Harden. 5 to shoot. Off target with the 3.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
His 4th make in 5 tries, and we're just getting started.
Here's Barton. And slam dunk by Jordan.
You've got to hand it to DeAndre. His relentless approach on the board, paying dividends.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Getting ready for the Clippers. Covington's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Simmons. Bogdanovich has checked in for Powell. And it's Smith in for Harden. Now here's Smith. Here's Gordon. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Smith following the score by Denver. Elbow shot on the way. Count the basket.
Always a good sign for Smith. Getting the jumper to fall sets up other parts of his game.
Smith against Murray. Up and over Smith. Here's Jokic. No good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Now here's Batum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Whether wide open or with a man right up in his face, Bogdanovich shows nice touch with the three ball.
Pass to Jokic. Griffin in the post, guarded by Batum. And Griffin gets it to go.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Smith. Right side Covington. Shoots over Griffin. That one's wide left.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
And it's the Clippers ball. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Leonard.
2 minutes remaining.
Lets the three fly. Bogdanovich, no good.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Smith passes to Batum. Over Porter. Batum's shot is off. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Murray on the take. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Murray's got 8.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 1st foul. And he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Terrence Mann.
Here's Batum. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gordon against Bogdanovich. Shot is good by Gordon.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Mann. Back to Bogdanovich. Porter with the steal. Here's Murray going inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And so here are the Clippers, following the score by Denver. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Smith. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Unafraid to take it inside. Ish challenging the defender. Comes out a winner.
And here's Denver. They're on a 14-5 run. Murray finds Jokic. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's good. 2 points.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He had 9 points in his last time out. Just 3 on the clock. And down it goes. 2 points. Bogdanovich has got 5.
An absolute sharpshooter with his quick release. Bogdanovich gets it to go.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. More 2K action in just a moment.
Please welcome to the floor,
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance so far from the Nuggets.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. We've got Ivica Zubac. Terrence Mann is out there with James Harden. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Simmons in at the 4-man position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Wall. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Simmons. And here's Harden. Floats one up. It's tipped. Now Wall. Pass to Najee. Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Mann. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
Down low. Jordan misses. Los Angeles shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Powell with it. Jordan picks him up. Powell passes to Harden. The 3 on target from range. Harden's got 6.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah.
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you.
You're going to have to do more than that to stop Norman Powell. You see the strength and body control.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them the charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea. They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
For Denver, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Outside wall. Shoots over Harden. And he can't bank that one in. Now Los Angeles with it. They've scored 10 straight. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Denver in the lead. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now covers. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
It's on Norman Powell. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-1 run. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
DeAndre Jordan. Second personal. Third team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Norman Powell.
That one falls for Powell.
Norman Powell is a veteran in this league. He plays to his strengths and rarely tries to force things.
Out to the right wing. Who poked away. It's stolen by Leonard. That one off the back iron and out. The Nuggets have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Here's Wall. They get it back. Jordan. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Jordan's got 6 points.
And DeAndre has really beefed up his body over the years, remaining ready for whatever the defense throws his way.
Back to Harden. Pass to Zubac. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Bassi. Simmons defending. The shot off that time. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Powell passes to Zubac. The game now all tied up.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Harden against Wall to the left wing. Here's Bassey. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Powell left side. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Now here's Harden. 23 points for him last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The Nuggets trail. Murray passes to Porter. The 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Back to Leonard. Here's Simmons. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Leonard against Porter. Right at the free throw line. Shot by Leonard, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Murray's shot is good.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Leonard outside. Pass to Powell. Outside Harden. Back to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Harden against Murray. Outside for Porter. Shoots over Powell. No good. A bit long that time. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Pass to Zubats. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Nuggets.
First one falls for him. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Covington's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Ben Simmons. Bogdanovich has checked in for Powell. And it's Smith in for James Harden. Now here's Smith. He has 7. The ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. And the Nuggets making a change here. Najee's checked in.
The Nuggets. Zeke Najee.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Porter against Leonard. Over Porter. And again, no good by the Clippers. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Gordon. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 6th assist of the night.
What body control by Gordon. Just a high degree of difficulty on that make.
Now here's Leonard. 12 points for him. Smith outside. Batum outside. Takes a 3. Denver grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Los Angeles. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Griffin, he's checked in for Najee. Bassie comes in for Nikola Jokic. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Barton in for Jamal Murray. Now here's Smith. He's got 7. Here's Covington. Tipped. Bogdanovich against Gordon. And he banks in the layup. Gordon's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Now here's Gordon. He gets it in there. Gordon's got 6 points in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Bogdanovich passes to Smith. Batum, left side. Pulls up. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Quick trigger from Nick. Like how fast he acts on offense.
Barton, the pass to Westbrook. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Mann. Back to Smith. Got a hand on it. Westbrook with it. Guarded by Covington. In transition, here come the Clippers. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Smart play from Batum, reading the defense like a book and jumping all over the steal.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Westbrook against Smith. Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense on him. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Back to Smith. Minute 32 left in the first half of basketball. Covington inside, working on Griffin, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The change of pace element that Smith brings, he's a tricky cover, which can lead to these kinds of fouls.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Denver in the lead. Here's Gordon. Uses the glass on the layup. Gordon's got 8 points in the quarter.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Mann. Smith with it. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's Denver. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 9-point Denver lead.
You can see it in his eyes. Russ gets that look when he's locked in. It's been that way all night.
34 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Smith. Clock at 6. Goes up with the strike, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Nuggets ball.
And the Nuggets making a change here.
For the Nuggets. Michael Porter Jr.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Timeout called the Nuggets.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
You know what time it is. T-shirt time! All right, fans, let's hear it for your Clippers Spirit. And check out who's coming onto the court right now. Time to get excited for your Clippers Spirit. And your Clippers Spirit. DeAndre Jordan, Nikola Jokic, John Wall, Jamal Murray.
Up top, Wall, covered by Smith. From 10 feet away. The offensive rebound. Batum with it. Over Jordan. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
For DeAndre Jordan, it's about staying engaged. Still a great defender.
And so it's Denver. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, evaluate this team's execution offensively for me.
Well, I think we're at our best when we can get out and run, but also play downhill. It's a simple game for us. When we defend, that gets us out to run. Now we can play downhill, attack, and share the ball. That's when we're at our best.
Keep it simple. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Jamal Murray has been the story in this one. He had 12 points and 7 assists. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Well, the Nuggets shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Michael Malone. They've got Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray out there with John Wall. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Porter in at the 3. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Wall against Powell. Outside Harden. Pass to Simmons. 6 to shoot. 4-3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Porter gets the bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Clippers shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Zubac finds Harden. Powell in the post. Wall covering. And the bucket is good. Powell's got 13.
On offense, Norman Powell is looking unstoppable. You love to see him find his groove like this.
Outside Wall. Pass to Jokic. Over Simmons. And there's Jokic on the assist from Wall. He's got 14.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Leonard for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray passes to Jokic. Now Porter. And another basket for Denver.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Back to Harden. To the left side wing. Pass to Powell. Zubac with it. Over Jordan. Zubac's shot is off.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Ball finds Porter. Here's Jokic. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Powell passes to Simmons. Simmons is doubled. Pass to Zubac. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Harden. Denver grabs the miss.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Murray passes to Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 16 points now.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up in attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
Gordon, he's checked in for Wall. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Powell against Gordon. Back to Harden. Just 5 on the clock to halt the run. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
And right now, if you're the defense, you got to be careful. Harden excels at finding ways to get to the free throw line.
The first one falls.
A nightly triple-double threat. Harden's level of creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
Harden hits them both. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Leonard outside. Murray against Harden. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul.
Jamal Murray.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Harden. Soft touch off the glass. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play. They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Powell outside. Pass to Zubac. Outside Harden. Leonard for 3. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
Here's Jordan. He's guarded by Zubac. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Powell outside. Pass to Leonard. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. 17 points in the game.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
For Denver, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 12. Out to the right wing. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly. Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third.
Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's the triple-double king.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for Powell. And a switch here also for Denver. Gordon's checked in. And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
Yeah, I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
Here's Covington. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 6. Leonard passes to Covington. And again, no good by the Clippers. Denver's shooting has been on another level, 68% for the game.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Leonard, looking to win the run. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Barton, the pass to Westbrook. Now Gordon, Leonard defending. Westbrook against Harden. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Westbrook's got 14 points for the game.
He thrives in that painted area. Westbrook has a lot of moves and different ways he can hurt you inside.
Bogdanovich finds Covington. And here's Harden. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Leonard. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great court vision at all times, runs the pick and roll well, and is shifty in the paint.
So for the Clippers, Batum is checked in for Simmons. Mann comes in for Leonard, and it's Smith in for James Harden. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Jokic comes in for Najee. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Barton. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Westbrook.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. Pass to Mann. Back to Smith. And here's Covington, defended by Griffin. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Porter's shot is off. Well, Los Angeles shooting 40% since the break. Batum, the pass to Smith. Here's Mann. Now here's Covington, defended by Griffin. Pulls it in from the elbow, and there's another one for the Clippers.
Beautiful shot from Robert Covington. He knows when to take the mid-range jumper.
And the Nuggets shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Gordon on the wing. Pass to Jokic. Inside. Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Bogdanovich finds Batum. To the paint. Smith left side. 6 on the shot clock. It's Covington on the wing. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Bogdanovich no good. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Now here's Jokic. 20 points for him. And that one good.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Covington. Pass to Mann.
Foul against the Nuggets. Griffin.
So for the Clippers, Zubats, he's checked in for Covington. Norm Powell comes in for Mann. And it's Harden in for Smith. A minute 29 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Bogdanovich. They get the rebound. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That'll belong to John Wall.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Bassi comes in for Jokic. He hits the second from the line. Here's Wall. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Standing at 6'4", Wall is a big point guard. That size along with his handles help him operate inside.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get one of two. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Powell passes to Batum. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Rebounded by Highland. Westbrook against Bogdanovich. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Harden finds Powell. Harden against Wall. To the middle. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his third assist of the night.
Just a natural-born scorer. Bogdanovich takes the hit and makes the adjustment.
Here's Highland. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Harden. To the paint. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Zubac has got 7.
The focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Thank you, Clippers. Let's make some noise.
Westbrook right side. Here's Highland. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. He's got 5.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Nicholas Batum out there with Alizé Johnson. Then there's Amir Coffey. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Coffey. Outside Johnson. Bogdanovich on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Dunn outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
First team.
We've seen real improvement from Chris Dunn at the free throw line. Used to be his Achilles heel.
3 shots.
Shooting 3.
And he hits the first of 3. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I don't, we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
Simmons is checked in for Los Angeles. Leonard comes in for Coffee. And he nails the third.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Leonard against Westbrook. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now here's Leonard. And here's Bogdanovich. Leonard outside. Pass to Dunn. Lets a floater go. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Love that little floater by Chris Dunn. He's trying to make it a weapon.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. Westbrook outside. To the inside. Bassie powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Leonard outside. Pass to Simmons. Off the left rim and out. The Nuggets shooting has been incredible. 72%. 2 points. That one goes.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Leonard outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Now Leonard. There's the three. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out to the wing. Here's Highland. No good on the three. The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Leonard. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Here's Highland, defended by Bogdanovich. Drops in the three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Westbrook against Leonard. Batum, left side. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Here's Highland. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Wall, the pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer. And they get it back. Here's Bassie. And at last, they get one to fall.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Leonard. Inside. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Here's Highland. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nuggets.
And he drops it first. So for the Clippers, Covington's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Man comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Smith in for Dunn. Well, when you look at the wing position, How do you feel it's evolved since you played, Smitty?
Well, they've been asked to do more, BA, especially on the defensive end. Mostly wings now are asked to guard 1 through 5 with teams switching a lot. And also a lot of these wing guys are asked to run the offense.
Here's Simmons. With one more board, he'd have a double-double.
Imposing his will physically tonight, showing a lot of fight.
A nice shot by Smith.
Is he skinny? You bet. But Ish with enough strength to finish through contact.
Pass to Highland. Back to Wall. And the layup is good off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And the Clippers have possession after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago.
Foul against the Nuggets. Zeke Naji. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Nuggets on D. Smith left side. Outside Covington. Clock at 6. The Clippers rebound. This one for 3.
They've struggled with the three-point shot since halftime. You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Batum with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
So steady from range. The veteran Batum letting it fly with confidence.
Westbrook outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Westbrook's got 24.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's Batum. Pass to Smith. Jacks up a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Here's Westbrook. Batum with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Coffee, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Highland. Pass to Naji. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Mann. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Pass to Mann. Back to Smith. Here's Coffee, pounded by Westbrook. Smith with it. 5 to shoot. Denver grabs the miss.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Coffee. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Denver's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Highland. Outside Wall. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Here's Mann. Tipped away. Stolen by Wall. Down low. And they're running. Bassey, good.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Man. Pass to Coffee. Now here's Batum. Can they get it? Rebounded by Highland. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
Here's Man. Pass to Smith. Back to Man. Here's Coffee. Stripped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. So for the Clippers, Johnson, he's checked in for Covington. Simmons comes in for Batum. And it's done in for Smith. And it's good for 2.
Excellent move to score the basketball despite a weak hit.
Well, the Clippers shooting just around 45% of the fourth. Here's Coffee. Knocked away. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Wall. Can't get it to drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Coffee on the wing. Launches a 3. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're ahead by 33. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Present our New Balance player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players, putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter here. Murray's shot is good.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nuggets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Russell Westbrook.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways, that time as a finisher.
Outside Murray. Up and overdone. The shot is off. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Coffee. Let's go with a 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They're on a little run right right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Now here's Murray. Pass to Porter. Lets it fly. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Nicola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What spurred you to become more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if I say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, they're relying on your voice, so keep it up.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.